Hey, it's Ninja Boy, welcome back once again to Mushroom Kingdom Meltdown 2 onto Water Climb. So this is climbing of water, and those were some spinies. Okay, that made absolutely no sense. Why not just start off in the water or jump into the water? I don't know. I know I've pointed this out in the past, but just certain design choices always just show themselves in games every now and then. And it is kind of... they're just weird choices. And it's not even that they're like bad choices, they're just weird. Like, instead of starting off in the water level or having a intro screen where you jump into a lake or something, you have this, which makes absolutely no sense physics-wise, and it just is really weird. Why does this look almost identical to the one spot that I fell down where I was making a Lion King reference? Although, what are you doing? No, I need to stay caught up with this fish. I must know what he's doing. Apparently he's just going rather quickly. But yeah, this looks almost identical, to be honest. But they're just design choices. I know everyone has their own opinion on what is good and what's not good, but that doesn't mean it's not an odd choice, even if it is correct. So that is just... I think that's what bugs me, is it's not that it's there, it's the fact that it could have been made so differently and actually made sense in a regard. Like, have something like this where you jump off the waterfall and you fall down into the lake area, and then this is where you end the level at, is down here. Like, because you go into the lake and then you fall out another waterfall, something. So it would make a little bit more sense. Anyway, Hammock. 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 Human Fortress. Hummus Fortress. I don't know. It's a fortress that I don't know how to pronounce the name of very well. Well, there's lots of bonsai bills. But yeah, so just design-wise, it's an odd choice. There have been quite a few odd choices, like ending almost every level on its own, like, mini subscreen. Which, I mean, if you had one general subscreen that you ended pretty much all levels on, that had like a flagpole or something, or some sort of like little mini game, it would make sense, because like, here's the end of the level, I get to do something now, and it makes sense. But just ending the level like that is just, it's a weird thing to wrap your head around. Really? Fudgesicles. I went all that way for nothing. Now I have to come all this way, but I will get the other leaf because I want that. Yeah. Oh, my ramblings about level design. They exist. I do it because that's one thing that I'm actually like really good at when it comes to games. Because I'm not... I can do sprite work. I'm not... Okay, that roto disc just disappeared. I'm not the best spriter in the world, but I can do it fairly decently. But when it comes to level design, I may not be able to do graphics super well if I'd like want to make my own graphics, but actually knowing what makes good design or not, that is something I've spent a good amount of time kind of studying, because for a while I wanted to make my own games. Granted, I still do. I'm just not a coder. And if I could work with a coder, that would be amazing. Because it's like I can plot things, I can make sprites, not very well, but I can make them. But yeah, I can't code is the big problem. If I could do that, work with a coder, that would be amazing. But that is just my little situation. Anyway, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back here at this spot where I went across in the last attempt. Also, this, you can kind of cheese this part out if you do it right by going that way, not having to go all the way around. But that is, it's not really a big thing. Not a big shortcut either. Just a thing that exists. Okay. Well, let's just keep going and figure out how far this goes. And I'm betting, yeah, it's going to be another empty Boom Boom room. Look at that. Boom Boom should exist. Which I know I say that like every time. And at the time this was made, I don't think a Boom Boom sprite was readily available. The only one that I can think of at the time was, I think it was in Brutal Mario, but again, most of those sprites were not released to the general public. Well, let's go. I think this is Hammock, and I don't know why it didn't click. It might not be Hammocks, it's like Hammocks, but I think it's Hammock. I don't always say words very well, or read them very well. That's what happens when you're dyslexic. But, yeah. Words. Words are things that I tend to do sometimes. Not very well, like I've pointed out. But words. But, yeah, go away! All of you! Okay, that is going to be a pain to deal with. There we go. Haha! Look at that. What is this? 1-up! Is mine now. Okay, what am I seeing here? Well, nothing too... Well, anyway, that's the end of the level. There's so many levels that just... There's an idea there, and it starts off, but then it just ends. Yeah, and I'm guessing that's just a shortcut. Well, okay then. Let's come up here to a Mountains 1, and look for a secret exit. Because supposedly there is a secret exit around. Probably should be checking pipes, but I've not felt like it yet. There's a, like, oddly placed pipe up there. Also, you're throwing fireballs in a really weird pattern. I'm almost thinking I'm going to, like, find a pipe that's sideways that it's going to be in. This looks like a puzzle. Remember that thing where I was talking about the flight or the floating mechanic of the cape and how it makes things hard to do sometimes? That is exactly what I meant. Where I just needed to jump on that, I needed to fall at a decent speed, but that was not going to work. Huh. I need to find this secret exit. Oh, there's a pipe I can go in. Might have been occupied by a piranha face, but it was a pipe. Yes, I did actually kill the bomb when it was exploding. That can happen. I don't know what determines if you're going to kill the bomb explosion. But it is a thing that does happen from time to time. I'm not going to fight it because it makes it a whole lot easier to work with. But, yeah, it is weird, I will say that. So anyone questioning that, yeah, that actually did happen. Wait a minute, I don't want to go in there. I want to come up here to see what is up here. Huh, something tells me a star. Okay, well, let's see what is here. I'm really hoping for the secret exit. Also, I don't know if that's where I needed to go or not. Got me a whatever coin. I don't even know what to call them because, like, there was the bang thing, and apparently it's associated with comics, but, I mean, I know the term bang kind of originated from comics, but having it associated to an exclamation point, I don't think it did, but I could be wrong. It's weirdness. Anyway, let's go in this pipe. See what's in here. That's the other thing I don't like about those blocks is you don't see where the level is going to end, and it just stops. And I have no idea if I got the real exit or the secret exit, because that just went up to Mountains 2. So I'm going to be right back as I Okay, I'm back. In the main level, I didn't really find anything, but in this sub-level, I do remember that I actually went in this pipe when I was coming up here. And so, yeah, if I just let that thing load, I would have seen this was the secret exit. Anyway, I'm probably going to end the video here after lottery number 4. But I do have to say, I didn't realize there was an ad playing in the background on a website I had loaded, because it was one of those stupid autoplay ads once you've been on that web page for X amount of time. So I don't know if you're going to hear it or not, because it was really quiet. But I do want to acknowledge that that might be a thing. I'm going to try and adjust the audio so maybe you can't hear it very well. But if you do, I greatly apologize for it. If it's really annoying, there may just be filler music in its place. But for now, this has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Mushroom Kingdom Meltdown 2. See you guys then.